Anyways, we're going to go and see some Witcher 3 endings. What do you think about that? So, I got it here prepared already. So let me go here. I've got 2 prepared. I have seen that there's like several endings, but the main ones are the good one that I got. The worst ending, which I have seen that and I was like, what? And series and Empress. So we've got a lot of minutes of endings to watch. Okay, chat, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go and see this. Oh, wait a second. I think that I gotta set the volume so you can listen to it. And let's go.
The white frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating
Oh, I think it's too
life.
loud.
Only I can stop the destruction. I've given it much thought and made my decision.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Good luck, Ciri.
Good luck!
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now you might have understood.
Know you better than you think. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, the armor looks so good on Geralt, that armor. Oh, I think I haven't seen those cutscenes. They were playing with the snow in Kaimoran. I skipped that. Classic tale of interdimensional doom. Oh, wait a second. All endings are great. CD Projekt has great storytelling. I agree with you, Apple. It was excellent. The storytelling of this game was 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is new. This is new.
Yeah, I might believe you if you showed me a pair of monogram Batiste Galligaskins.
More likely, you just say I stole them.
Dimwits.
Can I get you more of that hooch you praised so high yesterday?
Nah, gotta go. Promised I'd be at the huntsman's cottage at the crack of dawn.
Oh, aye, that's right, rabbit hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan always had a soft spot for me. He could sense I was a family man. A man of peace. Good-natured, like himself. Would have never crossed his mind to disown me if it wasn't for that hag I call my sister.
You just invent this count bit.
So
Plenty
he's with
imagination
his
for when he's
buddies
sober.
in this ending.
Geralt will vouch for me. Tell him, I've always
But
said I'm a
how is Priscilla doing?
You've always said so.
Just nobody's bothered to verify it.
What's with this count business all of a sudden?
Well, when we finally leave this god's forsaken dunghole, I plan to reclaim my heritage, the titles and estates that are rightfully mine.
Got plans for all these lands and titles?
I'll take possession of them. Of course, there's also the issue of progeny.
Is that so? Mean you finally found a lassie worthy of the great dandelion?
My dear friend and companion. Why, my heart belongs to the one and only Priscilla. Known also
Priscilla,
as
you
Carinetta.
see. Okay, they're together.
Your hearts, mate, true. But the rest of your anatomy?
I resent the insinuation, and hasten to remind you that you are talking to a count.
No need for the count to get riled. Rather, you told us how your beloved is.
Recovered, mostly. Even started singing again. Her voice is a little lower pitched, gravelly.
Ooh.
Actually, sounds a little better.
Ooh, really?
Thanks for helping back then, Geralt.
It's
Meant a
good
lot.
to know that Priscilla's doing good.
What are friends for? Give her my best.
Don't worry, I will. Give her a kiss, even. A bit from you, mostly from me.
Oh.
I'm going rabbit hunting. Dandelion?
Glad to have some rabbit stew. But freezing my ass off to amass the ingredients did not sign up for that. I'll gather the herbs, spices. No stew is complete without some sun-drenched thyme and the aroma of rosemary.
I agree.
It feels they're covered with rosemary blooming like wild just before Yule, aren't they?
That's why I'll be gathering my herbs from the kitchen.
So long.
Out on a hunt, Master Witcher? Thought you'd clear the area of beasts your last time through.
Rabbit hunting this time around.
Ah, so that's it. Maybe you come round, visit us this eventide. Verka's baking a pie.
I don't know if...
As you will. You're always welcome.
She's gone.
Mad she had to wait.
No, eager to roam the fields. Prepared the cover scents and oiled the jaw traps all by herself.
Make a good hunter, wouldn't she?
Nah, too impatient, that one. Probably snatching rabbits barehanded, putting them in the traps because they're too slow to step in
This
themselves.
is White Orchard as well,
Where'd she go?
right?
Not far. Over yonder.
Because I think
Farewell.
that was the hunter of the beginning of the game. I remember that we helped a hunter. Sari!
Not up to hunting rabbits anymore?
Not really.
What now?
Nothing. Just sitting, waiting for you. It's nice here.
Wait till you see Dol Blethana in winter, and the Blue Mountains. We'll head east soon as the snow melts. Think we might have settled in a bit too much.
You promised to show me that griffin's nest before we left. Let's go now.
Ooh, so the one at the beginning, right?
We should pick up the snares.
Miss Love will collect them. And we should probably try to hunt along the way.
Just this morning, the rabbits were a matter of life and death.
To be honest, I just wanted to go for a walk with you.
Let's go then. Nest is just up the hill. Griffin's carcass might still be there.
Splendid.
We were supposed to train today.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow at sunup then. Work you hard like I did in the good old days. Probably been a while since anyone showed you just how much you still have to learn.
By the way, the quality, I know that is not really that good, but I have used the maximum settings
Careful
of the
now.
video.
This is no time for you to lecture
It's
me.
just that it looks a little bit
Siri,
laggy.
wait. There's something in the...
We really don't need to play hare and hounds.
Siri!
Siri! Holy! I'm pretty sure that Siri would kill that monster with one strike. Since she's super powerful. Oh, what is that? What is that Igni? Is this a modded game? I think it's modded. What was that?
What?
A hair faster. That's all it needed to be to rip your shoulder wide open.
But it wasn't, and it didn't. We killed it. What is this about?
You're angry. Wanted to unload. But be that careless, and next time...
Don't you understand? There won't be a next time.
Ciri, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry, it's not a good time.
Want to head back? All right, enough. Let's go fishing. We bring Dandelion a nice fat perch, and he just might forget about the rabbit stew. He could use a bit of exertion.
This is already telling me
Ice
that this
shouldn't be too thick
ending
here.
is not what Ciri wants at all.
How exactly do you plan to
Tatterbox,
catch anything?
hi! Something ends, something
You'll
begins.
see.
Yeah, we're reacting to the endings of The
damned.
Witcher. By the way, we're
Should
seeing
we
brand new
go?
things.
No way. Lake's gotta be full of perch, bream, or pollard. Fresh pollard. Would you like that?
I wouldn't mind some, but do we plan to wait here until he leaves?
No, we'll scare him off.
How?
I'll improvise. Wait here.
Well, it looks so different, the UI, from my video game.
Come on, show you something.
Oh, are we going to... No, we're going to fish. We were going to fish.
An old witch's trick for tough winters. Not terribly subtle, but
Geralt
Effective.
is effective,
remember,
yes
don't ever
indeed.
do this.
Why show it to me at all then?
Just in case. Never know what could happen on the path, what could save your life.
For a moment I
Alright,
thought that they
let's
were
go.
going to do
taught
ice
you that?
skating.
Vesemir.
PC
Long
UI
time
had a...
ago.
I had a different UI on the
Very.
PC. You did,
Back when I wanted to
Rodgar?
call myself Geralt, Roger, Eric, Duot, Belagarcy.
What?
Tell you
Wait,
about it
what?
tonight.
what he-
Belagarcy.
Wait. He wanted to call himself Geralt, Roger, Eric, do how to Bill Garcia? What? Hi, brother. Welcome. Thank you so much. How are you doing? We're watching The Witcher endings, by the way. So spoiler warning to you as well, brother. Thank you so much for coming. I wanted to tell you, you have a broken sword, and I realized it's a YouTube video. I have thought the same thing when we were starting to see the video. I was saying the broken sword, and I was like, They changed many things in the Netflix update. Oh shit, brother! Oh wait, damn it! Have you seen the? Oh, the alerts are covering my face. Sorry. Thank you so much for 1,000 BDs. That is a lot. Thank you so much for the donation, brother. I hope that you're doing good. Okay, I'm going to play it. So you know, people, I'm warning you.
Back when I wanted to call myself Geralt, Roger, Eric, Duot,
Feel better.
Belagarcy.
What?
Tell you about it tonight.
And about the time you broke your leg after wagering you jump off the roof of Kaer Morhen and land a horse's back?
How do you even know about that?
Eskel told me. But I want to hear you tell it. I'm certain you have a rational explanation. You never gave me piggyback rides at Kaer Morhen, remember? Vesemir was the only one willing.
Oh, why
Had to
is
wait till
Siri
now to
so
remind me. You've put
adorable?
on some weight since Kaer Morhen.
Oh, this is actually going to make me cry. They're so
Hey.
cute together.
Ciri,
We should get back. Remember me training on the pendulum? How I feared I'd never manage, yet you forbade me from giving up. I was black and blue practically all the time. That pendulum was a nightmare.
How can I forget?
Those months at Cairn Morhen, they passed so quickly. I wish we'd spent more time together then.
You never know how complicated life can be and can get.
Almost managed to forget it was today. They're here for me, Geralt. I'm going to Nilfgaard.
Oh, cry, do
to
not.
Emir.
Siri, do not cry, otherwise I will as
I know you
well.
didn't expect this, but in Vizima, my father and I spoke. For long. Argued, really. And parted.
Thank you so much,
Then
Becca.
messenger
Have a
came
good
with a letter.
day. Thank you so much for coming
didn't say
here.
anything
Take
at
good
first
care and
because I
stay
wasn't
safe,
sure, and
okay?
Then
Thank you again for
I
being
realized
here,
I had to
friend.
stop fleeing. I realized that if I wish to change anything, I cannot do so hunting monsters round forgotten villages. I must do so from there. From Nilfgaard.
You could have told me, warned me.
I wanted to, but I didn't know how. I've been happy here. I was afraid I'd ruin it. I wanted to make every minute count.
So, back at the nest, I was about this. I didn't pry, didn't want to force you to tell me. Thought we had time. A lot more time. You make this choice on your own?
If you mean to suggest Yennefer had anything to do with this, then the answer is no.
Great. She even know?
No. And I'd prefer she not get involved this time.
I'll let you tell her that. Is this what you want?
Yes. You'll not try to stop me. Take me to the Blue Mountains by force.
Traveled half the world to find you, but I never intended to force anything on you.
I know.
You'll be fine. You're a witcher.
We needn't say goodbye.
Of course we don't.
I don't know when we'll see each other again.
You know where to find me.
You can't possibly stay at Kaer Morhen all the time.
Makes no difference. You'll find me.
True.
Remember what I taught you. Never know. Could be useful there too.
She even gives the sword. No way. Siri, you need your sword. You need it. You're Empress. You need it. Whoa. This ending is very, very emotional. I know that the first one, that the one that we did, that it was the one in which Ciri becomes a witcheress, is emotional, is a happy one, but this one goes deeper with the bond between Geralt and Ciri. I'm sensing that it goes deeper, and it's very, yes, kind of like really personal, really emotional. Is you see briefly, very briefly, because they gotta say goodbye in such a little time, but you kind of see why they were connected with each other, the things that they remember the most in Kaer Morhen is absolutely lovely and heartbreaking. I think that this is so sad. I do not know how it's going to be this other one, which is the bad ending. But holy, it was very, very emotional, this last one. I mean, the first one, that the happy ending that we had, I felt a lot of emotions because I actually thought that Ciri was dead. I did not know it was a good ending. But this one, I feel, is more intimate. I think that the word is, yes, intimate. Let's go and see this one. I do not know how we're going to feel about it.
I
Oh,
have
too
seen
loud.
worlds bound in ice.
Let's
I
see.
know what awaits you.
Okay, a little bit louder,
Only
maybe?
the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
I couldn't care less about the White Frost. Let's just leave. Go.
No,
No,
way!
Geralt.
That is
I've
so
seen what is to
heartless!
come. I know destruction approaches. The worlds will freeze, one after the other, and all life will be eradicated. Only I can prevent this from happening.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
And there's going to be say nothing? Forbid it.
Ciri, I forbid you.
You know me. Nothing I like more than breaking rules.
This, you're breaking more than a rule.
I'm sorry.
Those are the streets of the way of going to the crones, maybe? Yeah, this is close to the crone's house.
Who are you?
You know who I am, and why I'm here.
I do. You needn't. I'm no longer a threat. I starve, for the swamp is poisoned. I've no strength to hunt humans.
Crone summon you?
In my sleep. Once I had wolf dreams. Now I dream hunger, pain, and blood.
Where is she?
Out there, in the swamp.
Wow, in this ending, Geralt faces the crone. This is such a surprise.
Is there no other way?
There's one. Find the crone. Guide me through the swamp to her.
And then?
Then we'll see.
Ah, the crone, what's she done to you?
Stole my daughter's medallion.
If I may, why risk it? The crone will fight. Like a hounded wolverine, she'll fight. She may cripple, even kill you. Find the girl a new pendant. Her sorrow will pass in time.
No, it won't. My daughter's dead. Go. What's your name, werewolf?
Barum.
Lead me to the crone, Barum.
There's a wolf den nearby. Wolf cubs inside. Carry them out of the swamp. I sense a wolf. And men.
How many?
10, no more.
Stay out of it.
Oh. Oh, seriously? They're making him suffer over there with a trap? That is so freaking cruel.
What are you doing here?
A she-wolf's been on the hunt the last few days. Killed a cow, wounded a man, so we set some traps.
Stupid beast walks straight into one. Once she tires, we'll set the hounds on her. Have us a wolf baiting.
Dude, the wolves do that in necessity because of instincts. They need to hunt
Why does it matter?
to feed
None
themselves.
Of your ploughing concern.
This is when we see again that humans are monsters or worse.
Where's the crone?
Sod off. Your kind's not welcome. Leave our land.
Not just yet. Soon. First the
Sorry for interrupting, it's just that I would like to see...
crone.
You're one.
No, I think we cannot see
Ten.
this in better
We've got
qualities, just like
hounds.
this.
Want to end like the she-wolf?
Calm down. We don't need to fight.
Just go. And the lady of the swamp, you leave her be.
Could the crone be the wolf? Or not? No.
We'll flay you alive, you wretch!
One cub lives.
Come on. No time for that.
Won't survive on its own.
Lead me to the crone.
She's close. Somewhere here.
Go back to your wolf dreams, Barum. Save the cub. Go away, far away. Find yourself a comely wife wolf and live.
Let me help you.
No.
Remember, like a hounded wolverine she'll fight. She could kill you.
He's got a human ear.
I know. Now
That is
go.
because of the crone, right? Because the crones use human
Patience,
ears.
sisters. I sense him. He comes. You
It's
shall
right there.
yet have his soul. His pain, his icy suffering will be yours, and you will feast on him. Soon, sisters. Very soon.
This feels very, very creepy already. Ah, the eye. Blech.
Come out.
I sense your pain. I see your fear. Look about you. Feel their hatred. You slaughtered their brethren for a fistful of coin. They would see you suffer while you've lost your claws, wolf. The prophecies do not lie. You cannot survive this struggle. Tyrell is dead. Naught but a small frozen corpse in an icy wilderness. And you are afraid. You feel fear.
You lie. I don't feel a thing anymore.
I can't look at this. You must die.
Stay out of it.
You've changed. You suffer. You seek death, I feel it. I know the smell of a suicide's breath. The omens do not lie. You wish to die, Witcher! You wish your suffering to end!
Whoa. Okay, she's dead. Oh, what is that black mist coming? A fiend? Fiend is coming for him? Is there? The medallion is there. Shush, why does this look like an apocalypse? It's because it is, right? Basically. Whoa, no girl related epilogue plays after this ending, indicating that perhaps he did not survive. Basically. Oh. This last ending is very heartbroken because what I'm sensing is basically that Ciri does not make it because she feels alone. Very, very alone. And yeah. is a bad ending. She doesn't make it because she's alone. It's interesting, however, that we see more about the crone, the last crone, in this ending, but in the canon ending, supposedly this crone is still alive and has got Ciri's medallion. So my guess is maybe that for the next game, Ciri's going to take back her medallion from this crone, because supposedly she's still alive. This crone is still alive, unless you get the worst ending, that Geralt ends her. But who? Interesting. It has been very, very interesting. Okay, is this... Oh, we can see it in 4K. Let's see this in super high quality, super duper quality. So it's called The Witcher Geralt of Rivia 10th Anniversary Cinematic Trailer. Okay. I think that I'm going to place this like this, because ooh, it's really high, the volume.
Was just reminiscing and realized.
Oh, wait. Why is that? Okay, we're going to start again. I do not know why the subtitles were like that. Okay. Start again.
Hey, was just reminiscing and realized. Damn, been ages since we last saw each other. You know me, got a hard time staying put. Though, Regis says I'm getting old. Drops in with herbs for trysts sometimes. Strange species I've never seen.
Oh my god, everyone's there!
Lock themselves in her lab, spend all day brewing. Wouldn't dare interrupt them. Not that I'm complaining. Gives me time to help the guys with their contracts. Although, can't shake the feeling they mainly take jobs nearby. Lambert practically lives here. As I said, find it hard to sit still. Except, things are good here, you know? I'm good. We play Gwent, drink wine, swipe grapes from Anarietta's vineyards the odd moonlit night. Vesemir'd enjoy that especially. Been through hell and high water, you and me. Fact is, you know me better than anyone else does. Actually, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Thanks for everything. And know we all miss you, old friend. So, might be my birthday, but I say, here's to you. Now, tell us how you're doing.
Oh, and Roach was there as well. What a beautiful detail, seriously. I saw Philip. Canon ending is Baron survives? Oh, yeah, my Baron survived. So, oh wait, no, we're seeing a video on YouTube. Queen Decimo, hi, welcome here. But yeah, and Demi's here as well. Welcome. Okay, yeah. For a moment, I thought that we were seeing that, but apparently, yeah. So the Bloody Baron that surviving is canon. Yeah, he may not. Yeah, I just remember that in my playthrough, he survived. He went with Anna. Anna, it was the name of his wife, right? Yeah. Okay. How are you doing, Damien? Happy Monday. We're going to react to some Witcher endings. So, I remember it is actually, yeah, it was this user I remember that had absolutely everything. So, okay. Blood and Wine. We should go from here and woo, see all of these ones. Yeah. Wow, wait a second. This is the best ending, which is the one that we have seen. Yeah, this is the one that we have seen. Worst ending. Wow, this lasts a long time. Should I play it since... I think that yeah, I should play since the beginning. Well, are we going to be an hour here? I don't know. I know, but since he's in that video for anniversary, this is said after the quest must mean that in canon Baron survives. I think that he does, if he's there. I also agree with you. Okay, let me see. The subtitles are in English. Yeah, everything's in Spanish, obviously, because. But the subtitles are in English. Okay, let's go and see this. The worst ending. Everyone dies. No romance. Everything goes wrong. I want to see this right away. Yeah. One second. Sorry that I'm pausing. I'm going to see is in the maximum quality.
Nice
okay.
place, isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of done time.
Shame the reason why we came here.
Yes, quite the shame.
The worst one. Yeah. Let's see it.
You angry with me for not freeing Sienna? For not trying to resolve this peacefully?
A bit. Though, perhaps I was fooling myself. Latching on to the notion because I badly wished to believe there was some way to fix everything. However, matters have simply gone too far. I must come to terms with that.
Regis, let the Unseen Elder know we've arrived. Have him summon Deadloff.
Your armor is so cool, by the way. Sienna dies. Definitely. I mean, it's the worst ending. Everyone dies. Let's go and see it.
Jesu Themius.
Oh, this woman, I remember her. She was another vampire. Yeah.
You didn't manage to find me, so you forced a meeting. Why?
You know why.
I've tired of guessing your human thoughts. So articulate them or leave me be.
I understand your anger, but you need to stop the attacks in the city immediately.
My conditions are clear. I wish to see I wish to see Sienna. Yet she is not here.
You know why. The Duchess would not release her.
So the Duchess must face the consequences.
Detlef, please. All this for one woman.
You understand nothing.
Thank you for the H2O
Let us
dots.
be done with this.
He ugly. Ooh.
am disappointed!
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can skip the fight because we have already seen all of this. Okay, let's see around here. Something that I find really interesting is that Sienna said that this man loved her like in a really animal way, in a way that is not normal nor not human, something like that. And it's true. Sienna woke up really strong emotions on Detlef because, for example, right now they have seen him and he was calm, but when he saw her in my playthrough, he was with an attack of fury. He was all emotion and not rational at all, being only guided by his emotions and what he was feeling.
Leave him to me. Be
So
gone.
that is why
I insist.
he has said that it was complicated and that he did not understand, that Geralt does not understand all for a woman. It's a long video, 1 hour. Yeah. Let's stay, why not? I do not really have a hurry today, so... We'll watch it.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it.
Well, to be honest, I think that I might skip this part. And this part that the part that they speak with a young man. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same. And the interesting part is going to be from here, right? When we talk with... Yeah, I think we're going to skip this whole part. Geralt could not talk to Sienna. What do you mean that Geralt could not talk before what happens here in the bad ending? Okay, let's continue from maybe after speaking with the beggars. Here, let's go.
What is it? Another name, truly?
Could he?
See for yourself.
Let's see.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa.
Oh, wait a second. You mean rescuing her from her cell, right? In this ending, yeah, apparently you do not rescue her. You do not take her with you so she can speak to Detlef. Yes, exactly. She's still alive. I don't know this particular ending. So apparently she's still alive. The thing that she is in a cell. And before we went before they went to the final fight with Detlef, they did not rescue Sienna from the cell, but she's still in the cell. I'm understanding that from this ending, that she's still alive.
It seems we underestimated Sienna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detlef was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave.
But I presume how it's going to end.
Of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler.
Bloody ending, maybe.
Coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detlef's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, None would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes.
That
All
increases
seem
the
likely,
number of possible
and none are
endings
mutually
too.
exclusive.
That she's
But if you'd
still
like to know
alive,
for
right?
certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers
the conversation.
think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sienna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
It's so strange to me to see Geralt with that hairstyle.
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage.
Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess of Valsist.
Rodgar, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Happy Monday.
Means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of
We have finished the main game and we're reacting to the worst ending of the DLC now.
In her presence.
It was the final fight. It was tough.
Caused his death in the end, and now this. Atop all that, no, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
For me, it was so suspicious when I was doing my game. This scene.
Need to see Sienna urgently.
In the matter of?
I was be right back for a few minutes. How is your day going? It's going really good, Timmy. What about
New
yours?
facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duchess's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no?
That witcher.
Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Okay, this is important. I am fine. I arrived home a few minutes ago. I hope that you have a really nice evening. Restful.
I've nothing to say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What do you want? Be brief.
This cell. Downright cozy. Second time you've been incarcerated in altogether pleasant conditions. Always seem to land on your feet.
I wouldn't say that. I get no privacy here. But it is clean, because I cleaned it.
They do say cleaning can be relaxing.
It isn't. It's a horrible, thankless task. But I'm not one to leave anything undone. For instance, before I left Nazaire, I also tidied my room. Even made my bed. I knew I'd never return. But I despise leaving unfinished business. Messes.
That explains a lot about why she behaves the way that she behaves.
That's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little girl. Only for that, in fact.
That is so sad.
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettlaff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Regis. He's always saying Dettlaff was more animal-like. Less human than him. Might have been
it was Regis who said that.
Dettlaff acted on reflex. Was driven by primordial instincts.
Exactly.
Whereas you're driven by cruelty, hatred, and a lust for vengeance. They hired me to kill the beast, true. Thing Something tells me the real beast is you.
You've no notion who I am or what drives me.
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you are out for vengeance. Against those who drove you from the palace? Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. A mutant. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Peyran found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them all.
Didn't have it easy, give you that much. Still no excuse for what you did.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide otherwise at any juncture. They all deserve to be punished. My sister most of all.
Enough. Your visit's done.
Ah, thank the stars.
I had more time to speak when I was doing the good ending. Now that I think about it, Detlef and Sienna were really alike, in the sense what they were speaking before. That Detlef was, he's not human, obviously, he's a higher vampire, he's a monster from another sphere, so he was acting on his basic instincts, and that is, yeah, letting the instincts act for him and not really deciding how to act. And she is the same. Her feelings, this grudge, this frustration, angriness, she's just acting because of that. And to be honest, this woman has had it really, really complicated. So in a way, I understand that she has done what she has done. Let me see. Now he must mess this talk up. He did. Let me see, work day, so I didn't really enjoy my day. I understand, but what I'm telling you right now, I hope that you have a really nice and restful evening so you can recharge your batteries. And soon enough, you will have your entire week off, right? It wasn't 2 weeks when you were going to have that. Let me see. Oh, wait. What was this? Oh my gosh, Rothgar! Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for the resub from Johnny. That is so nice. Thank you, guys. Let me see. I'm understanding this right? By the way, Rothgar, I do not really know what you have written on the chat. The Kuhi Sa Darek. Exactly, it was from Johnny. Well, anyways, you too have been supporting here, Rothgar, so thank you. He could do nothing here. It's all set. It's all set! Let's go! Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's go. I'm intrigued, real intrigued. It said that everyone dies, so...
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. What the hell happened?
The city was attacked. Surely you don't imagine I could stand.
Oh, he missed that. So in the bad ending, he doesn't know where he got that.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable.
Ooh.
How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally.
Yeah, he was going to get alerted if you choose this option.
And I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
I guess we will have to start working towards getting Cozy another hype train. Only if you want to, you know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Does the one have poison?
In more familiar terms now.
No, I don't think so, right?
Thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
I am, and truly grateful.
Oh my gosh, here we
Grace.
go. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Sadly,
gosh.
I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Detloff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
In the game, she always did this with her hands when she was very, very nervous. Okay.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
Oh.
I shall never forgive you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, 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 no. I'm listening to that song right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow, it has been bloody. Well, that is different from your ending. Ooh, slightly different, yeah. Shoosh. 2 weeks later. Ooh, let's see what happens. Who's going to rule Tucson now? What is going to happen? Chaos. Chaos.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children. All wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
How? Quickly. Unexpectedly. She was gone before I understood what was happening.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Same one.
Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
This is such a bitter ending. Bitter sour? No. Well, you know. You can even see how the colors have faded. It's because of the weather, but...
Departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end.
Wow.
And none of us did anything to stop her.
But...
because there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
Oh, so they have been buried together.
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Henrietta.
So you can decide who you're going to leave the flowers. Isn't it a little bit sad that Anna, since she's her personality, well, I will say this later.
That I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Oh. It looks like a garden right there.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
Okay, let me pause. What I was going to say is that Anna Henrietta has got, how you see her character, she's really warm with a lot of colors. She's got a lot of energy. Basically, she looks like, yeah, like a really, really live person, like the sun. It feels really weird that she's buried down there instead of being buried in another place where the graveyard or the place that she's going to, her remains are going to rest for eternity is not outside in a garden, seeing the light, you know, having the sky, having the sun. It seems like a really sad ending that she's buried down there, that of course because of how you say this, a tradition. She must be there, but still, it gives like a feeling or a sensation that is even sadder. This end, you know. Now you can tell how different endings this game can offer. That is so true. And when Detlef kills Sienna is very different. Yeah. Oh, when Detlef kills Sienna. Oh, we gotta see that, Morgan. We're going to watch this. But holy moly, is this that the way that it is narrated, the ending of the different endings, I find the details, you know, the teeny tiny details, the feeling that it gives you, the impression that it gives you, it's really, really good. By the way, I think I might skip this because we're going to... Wait, Ciri comes? Oh, wait, no romance. Oh, wait a second, if you do not romance anyone, you see Ciri visits you? Let's see this.
Barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Ciri can also die, that is true. We saw that ending a few months ago.
What's that smell?
Oh, Geralt's face. Look at her!
You look good.
You too!
Come. Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
I love Ciri so much.
What did you bring?
A Garkin from Angren.
Oh!
I see. All by my lonesome.
Nice
why
job.
You left Carrera so suddenly? Had no idea where you'd gone. Your note was puzzling. Don't try to find me. Threw me for a loop.
That was silly. It's just that I felt stifled in your shadow. I'd have suffocated had I stayed. So when I read that notice, the contract, when I saw Angren, I knew I had to do it. Alone. Without my nanny.
I'm not your nanny. I believe in you. Like my new house?
The house is lovely, but it could use a bit of work.
Yeah, got plans for it, don't worry. Wanna go outside? Could show you the grounds.
I love her so much. To be honest, I think I would have rather have this ending instead of seeing Jennifer. Seeing Jennifer was really cool because it's my romance of choice. But Ciri, for me, is above everything.
Lovely here. I could stay forever.
Nah, come on. You wouldn't like it.
Why not?
Get bored mighty quick. There's nothing here. It's
True.
peaceful, quiet, not a bloodthirsty beast in sight.
Exactly,
After
Ciri.
that Garkin in Angren, I believe I deserve a little rest.
Indeed you do, mademoiselle, as my major domo would say.
You've a butler?
A steward. Name's Barnabas Basil. BB for short, though I don't know if he likes it. He's the one let you in. I'll ask him to bring in some fruit, a beverage. You can spend the rest of the day lying about.
Ah, nothing would make me happier.
Being a witch or anything like you imagined?
Geralt, I didn't have to imagine anything. Remember, before we parted, we walked a good stretch of the path together.
Journeyman and master, though, not the same thing.
I'm still a long way from mastering anything, but I am trying. Anyway, I did learn from the best.
Just passed
She
on
did.
what worked for me. Or at least tried to.
I was thinking of Eskel and Lambert.
So, no regrets? Choice you made?
Not at all. I'm doing what I ever wanted to do.
Yes.
Being who I wanted to be.
Yes.
I believe that's
yes.
one definition of happiness.
Her happiness, her life. I'm so proud of her.
Encountered the most charming aspect of being a Witcher yet?
Which aspect is that?
The hatred, disgust, that strange blend of admiration, fear, and contempt.
They set their hounds on me in one village. In another, they forbade me from taking a drink from their well. Other than that, it's been all right. No one's tried to cheat me out of my reward so far.
I'd hoped they'd treat a woman differently.
Geralt, when they treat a woman differently in this world, it hardly ever means better. Quite the opposite.
Angrin, how'd it go? Garcanes can be pretty tough opponents.
That's why I had to lure this one to a place both spacious and empty, where it would have nowhere to hide. I found an abandoned crypt far from any town or village.
Good choice. Always best to avoid additional casualties, so your foe had nowhere to hide. But the bastard was still damn quick, I bet.
Not as quick as I am. My greater worry was its strength. I was far outclassed there. But a dose of black blood did the trick. We fought a while, I feigned a mistimed dodge and let it drink. The rest was easy.
He's a proud dad. Oh.
See you later, Ciri.
Whoa, this ending was not that bad if we saw Ciri. Okay. Let me see. Ciri and Corvo Bianco, another ending. To be honest, this DLC have like 4 or 5 general endings, but with all details. Oh my, 20 plus different endings. Let's see. We've got, I mean, have you seen all of this? Let's see, what is the no ribbon? Oh my god, 50 minutes long. Okay, I think that for this one, we're going to see only the beginning. And maybe the ending. Oh, look, if you romance Triss, we're going to also see the ending with Triss. Yeah, we're going to see both of them. Let's do it. The worst ending is you don't need to get Ciri to come, you get someone else instead. Dandelion, maybe? Who knows? Okay, let's see this. Ooh.
Nice place.
Isn't it?
I really wonder what happens here. Justine would be pleased.
Of Duntine.
Okay.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Let's get ready. Detlef will be here any moment now.
It's about to happen. Ah, let's see. This is going to be gory.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlef, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part. A shame.
Oh my god. Whoa. Still, and you still fight him though, from what we have seen, right? Holy smokes.
What did you do? What I had to do. What she deserved. Beauclair will know peace once more. The vampires will have left the city by dawn. I shall leave as well. Go far away, far from men. You can try to stand in my way. Then I shall kill you both. Though that is not at all my will. The decision is yours.
Wow, you can spare him or not?
Prepare to defend yourself.
Whoa. Okay. Wait, Dandelion? What's this? But which type of ending is this one?
No chance. I prefer to attack.
Wait a second, wait a second, wait a s- Okay, I'm going to skip it until this part. There is another team, Gen plus threes. Yes, threesome. I have seen that. I have seen that. What happens with that? The amount of choices this game allows you to make is incredible. It is. They have thought about everything. The writers were really, really good. Okay, let's see this complete new ending. Tesha Mutna. Why Geralt is there? Because Sienna has died? Oh, it's because he took Sienna from the cell.
Hey there, Geralt of Rivia.
What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. Name's Handsome Jacques, and I've already got it all. What I wonder is if there's anything you'd need.
What can you get me exactly?
Exactly. Anything a patron of this little auberge might desire. From decent victuals that won't stew your innards to a dab of fisty to make you fly. Even
15, that was
slinky
how
piece
they
of
call
farce
it there?
once. A boarder claimed to suffer from glandular overactivity or some such. You see, out there beyond the walls, I'm a lowly dog's body. But here, in the kingdom of the clink, I'm the king.
Can't readily think of anything.
Come now, maid. We all need something. You've just not been in here long enough to know.
You know me? How?
No. That's a stretch. No, I wouldn't say that, no. But I do know they've assigned you to the laundry, same as me. And I know what you're in for, your dastardly deed. Then again, I know that about every jester who winds up here.
Kinda curious to know what you know, or think you know.
The Duchessa hired you to find the butcher of Beauclair. And you did, but then you let him butcher dear Anarietta's sis. Lucky, then, you managed to cut the murderer down. The court could very well cast a kinder eye on your case.
Seem pretty well informed.
Best informed mutt in this kennel paws down. Duchessa's cross, no doubt, while you await your trial, though she never seemed concerned for her sister before.
Since you seem to know so much, tell me one last thing. My sentence, what'll it be?
None can tell you that. Anarietta's a fickle cocotte. There's just no knowing which teeth she's like to flesh. But I'd advise against escape. You're a prisoner among many now. Take flight, though. Make it out. Public enemy number one.
Why'd they lock you up?
Hodgepodge. I had no domicile, but had to winter somewhere, so I robbed a shopkeeper. Couldn't have made a worse mistake. The penalty was a fine, an amount I couldn't pay, so they switched it to lashes, meted out on my bum. After that, I shifted course, started pinching bigwigs' noses. Cut the tail of Count Beauvieu's steed. Got a year and a half for that. My next exploits had to be grander, even greater wrongs. So I carefully chose my victim, Marshal de la Stake. Filled his cask with dung from between my very own cheeks. That got me 3 years of free room and board. I'll pull another prank as soon as they let me out. Made it a career. It's become my way of life.
We gonna report for this laundry duty? Rather get it over with.
Away we go. Personally, I'm pleased we're assigned to it. Those rags stink like sick in the sun, but you get used to it. And when you're working, you get more bread.
So this is what you do. I to be honest, I think that this ending looks a little bit, for me personally, it looks a little bit worse than the other one. So just someone must rescue Geralt this time. Ah, that is what we have seen. Okay, makes complete sense.
Who have we here? The guardian of gutter snipes locked in the clink.
Wait, those are the ones that were bullying the child who cleans the boots, right?
What could the Duchess's favorite have done to deserve this?
Back off. I'm busy.
Hear that? The laundry wench is busy. Yet I fear we have a matter to resolve. Remember our meeting, bootblack bodyguard?
You go ahead and chit. I'll be back once you're done.
Thanks for sticking around to help, Jacques.
You're in the coop, mate. Only one thing counts here, survival. Folk don't stick their necks out for anyone besides themselves.
Boo-hoo. He left you all alone.
Come on. Be constructive. Make yourselves useful.
Yes, we should see to the wash, or they'll put us in confinement.
Hey! The mutant's trying charms on us. Can't you see? Your tricks won't work here, lad. You cannot mesmerize all 3 of us at once. Grab yourselves washboards, boys.
Blood! Blood! Oh, Mumsy!
What is going on here?
Nothing.
I'm not asking you, but the one on the floor. Have you anything to say?
I slipped on some soap.
You slipped on soap.
Lots
Yeah?
of soap here.
Don't you
a
see
laundry.
it?
Harlots brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to deserve solitary.
Shut it! Milton was my cousin. You let him die. Was the Duchess's coin not enough?
What?
Did you expect more to save a good man's life?
This is the worst ending.
Right,
Seriously,
too
this is
late.
worse than the other
Nothing I
one.
could do.
And when the beast tore apart the Duchess's sister, too late then too. Were it up to me, you'd have hanged already. And don't you try any witcher tricks on me. You will end oh so badly if you do.
Here of your own free will, Stefan? Or did they lock you up too? Bet you're thinking about food. What you'll eat once you're free. Mutton leg. That's what I'm dreaming of. Well roasted on the outside, nice and juicy in the middle.
Are you the lout from Rivia?
Yep, I'm that lout.
Come with me. You're to be sentenced.
To what?
To shut it. What am I, the town crier? Hands behind your back. Now let's go, and no funny business. Do you know where this leads?
No. Hope it's the exit, though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path to freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know. Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
Mark Dubois, you are hereby judged guilty of trampling Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast, true, but she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above, there can be but one sentence. Death by decapitation.
No,
Here
I
they
didn't
love
do
that
anything.
kind of sentence.
Help! There must be witnesses!
Off with his head.
Next. Paul, the Witcher, take him to the tower. That's an order.
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me. You're supposed to follow me.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Wanted me to think I was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. So I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the clink, not on holiday. I've brought the prisoner, sir.
Unbind him and leave us. Greetings, Witcher.
Your face doesn't look good. What happened?
The city was overrun, and I had no intention of hiding beneath my bed and waiting things out. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Siana met with. The fate that was your doing. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Siana hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
I'm sorry. Might not believe me, but couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Guess there's been a decision in my case.
Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide?
Not only. Also care how the Duchess feels, for example. And I hope that, unlike you, she doesn't blame this all on me.
A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. It was a difficult case to decide. True, you killed the Beast of Beauclair, but you failed to prevent the death of Sylvia Anna, our Duchessa's sister. At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor should.
What are you talking about? What man? Dandelion?
Sheesh, Geralt. You look like you've seen a ghost.
A ghost wouldn't have surprised me half this much, I promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends. But you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
You? You're a persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Didn't stop me from risking my skin for you. In my book, friendship is all that matters. Well,
Aww.
friendship and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
Best friend ever.
How'd you even know I was in prison?
Regis came to see me right after they
Oh,
locked
really?
you up. I mean, Regis, right? Can you believe that? To come back after... Amazing. He told me everything, and naturally, I couldn't possibly leave you to rot in there.
Take it I'm free thanks to you. How'd you manage it?
Oh, I have my ways. Took a little persuasive logic, blended in some deft rhetoric, then added a generous pinch of charm, and voila, you're free.
Mind being just a little more specific?
Geralt, you were summoned here to hunt down and destroy the Beast of Beauclair. You undeniably did just that. Facts spoke for themselves, by and large.
Then why the hell'd they throw me in prison?
Specifically, due to the Duchess's sister's untimely demise.
Yeah, but that was
I
not part of
convinced
the
Henrietta to
contract.
treat that as a separate matter.
Exactly.
After all, your contract said nothing about protecting
Exactly. That is what I was thinking
Thus,
about.
You will not only keep your vineyard, but you'll also receive a portion of the remuneration you're owed
Oh,
for killing
really?
the Beast of Beauclair.
Dandelion,
This is unexpected. So he has been suffering in jail for
I'd do anything for a
who knows how many days or weeks.
Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get to the cemetery. Henrietta's in bad shape with Sienna dead. Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
How's Priscilla?
How's Priscilla?
All right. Recovering steadily from the horror she's been through.
So, you two, you're still...
Of course we are. How could you even think it was otherwise?
No idea. Just within the realm of possibilities. But please be careful not to lead Anna Henrietta on. Suggest you've come here for any reason beyond getting me out of my predicament.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure friendship, nothing more. Now, off to console a friend in need.
All right. See you later.
See you, Geralt.
Off we go. We'll collect your things at the door.
Yes, a famous visit of Toussaint when Dandelion could be executed because Anna and Rita had a husband back then, but he left her in Novigrad. Oh my. Oh, why am I wearing that?
So wide. Someone's liable to see. Could mean trouble.
I can't help myself. Just so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend. Thanks for getting Dandelion to come out.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to face the Duchess, but I managed to persuade him his person was indispensable.
Well played. Dandelion loves being indispensable.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
What did you do while I,
While you vegetated in that correctional facility, I used the time to think. Wish to know what I thought about?
Of course.
The relationship between two numbers. Dettlaff's 4 victims and the 5 chivalric virtues. As you've no doubt noted, there's a difference of 1.
Mean to tell me, after all we've figured out, that you now believe in the whole 5 virtues punished theory?
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Sienna went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who betrayed the virtues. Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the boot black. You see, I've learned he delivered the notes to Dettlaff. Our search starts with him.
Fine, see what he has to say. Could use a good walk, work out the kinks if nothing else.
Come then.
Let me see. Dettlaff is alive and Henrietta is alive. Only Sienna's dead, which some degree well deserved.
Why, of course. I know.
Yeah,
Got a mind
Sienna.
like a steel trap, but
If you're about to tell me this information will cost
No.
forget it.
I can understand where she comes from,
How'd you
but
get
it's
those
true that she
letters?
was a villain.
beggars brought them.
Wait a second. This is the beggar part. I think I'm going to skip it. Yeah, this is going to be the beggar's part. Now, okay, let's go and see. The graveyard. Around here, maybe?
Sister's grave these last days.
I did not think you'd show again. Need I remind you? The Duchessa's sister lies dead due to your negligence. Yet still you have the gall to come.
Why this guy
Wouldn't
is
have
so
come if I didn't have to. Promise you that.
like he is?
But I've learned
Seriously.
something. Something that might interest Anna Henrietta.
If he likes you, he's a nice person. If
I
not,
lend
he's
no
a dick.
credence to your word.
Found a letter Sienna wrote. To the murderer.
Very well. You may enter. But I make no promises as regards the Duchessa. She mourns her sister in the ducal crypt. Viscount de Lettenhove is with her.
Geralt, you own vineyard. Give the boy a few coins.
Remember, my dear.
Yes, for
Henri,
500, but you can handle.
despair is like a
I
stormy
gave him the 500
sooner or later,
coins.
The sun must
in the
drive away the
quest.
clouds.
That is easy for you to say. The one murdered was not your sister.
My life hasn't exactly been a bed of roses. True, my sister wasn't murdered. Don't even have a sister, actually, but many times I've lost.
Dandelion.
Unimportant.
Your Grace.
The impudence you must harbor to come in here after all that's happened.
Calm down. I'm sure Geralt's got a very good reason. Right, Geralt?
Sorry to stop, but now that I think Sienna and Anna Henrietta, they're really alike. Real alike. They're really tempered. How that is how you say they had a hot temperament. You know, a really. They're really. I don't know how to say this. Yeah, Let me search for a word. I think we're going to go easier if I search for it. Yeah, temperament was a word, actually. Impulsive, yeah, impulsive, temperamental. Exactly, that is the word. They're both like that. They're really like. They react based on how they feel. They get really driven away by the emotions, and they take the emotions like, come on, decision of doing this, doing that. Like Sienna, like Anna, and they go from one stream to another, so they were really alike. Jan's still here, by the way, just eating and multitasking. I hope the dinner is being delicious. Actually, I'm about to have dinner when we finish this one. We're not going to see all the videos today, but we will finish watching them another day, I'm afraid, because I would like to see the other endings with you guys. Let's see.
Before you start dumping accusations on me, I think you should know something. Sienna, she was a vicious, wicked woman.
Who are you to tell me who my own sister was?
I'm the man you hired to investigate the Beast of Beauclair. And I found a letter your sister wrote to the murderer.
Really? Maybe you should read it then. It could be important.
You read it, Tantalai, aloud to me.
This time you must see to our Duchessa. Anna Henrietta knows nothing of empathy. Her heart is cold. This shard of ice you must tear from her breast.
My sister could never have written that.
Got proof she did.
No. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Someone seeks to blacken her in my eyes. I won't allow it.
There, Henrietta. Don't get upset.
The letter is vile. It's slander. You must destroy it. Do you hear? No one else must ever read it. Ever!
Consider it done.
And you, out! Get out of here! This is all you're doing! Begone, hear me! I never wish to see you again! I shall never believe she did this. She was not capable. This is an outrage, Dandelion. Tell him it's not true. Tell him it's a dirty lie.
Geralt, get out of here, please. The Duchess, she needs to be alone.
I agree on that a lot. It's not good to say your sister was this, even though it's the truth. It's not the moment for that. It's not. It's not the moment. It's not the place.
As to her enlightened highness, didn't
Okay,
go
let's
great.
go and see.
Got the full kaleidoscope of her emotional state.
Basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Let's go and see this with Triss. True, yeah. Okay, Triss, how you doing? Oh my lord, let's see, how is this one? I'm really happy that we're also seeing the different endings with what happens here.
Triss?
In the flesh?
thought you were in Kovir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint. Catch some sun, see how things are going. You said it would only take a moment.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily. We'll be able to head north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this, without warning.
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. They remind me of work. The law of surprise, surprise child.
Oh my god.
But I think I've changed my mind. Seems surprises can actually be pleasant. Very pleasant. Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love.
Oh, let's see which one it is.
How are things in Kovir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters, tariffs, storage regulations, that sort of thing.
Missing the excitement?
You know the Athiri saying, may you live in interesting times? Well, I've already done that, and now I'm looking for a bit of quiet. The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad or who made it north on their own feel the same. You wouldn't recognize them. No conspiracies, cabals, plotting. They just sit there and work for the good of the kingdom. Sometimes I think it's all too lovely to be true. That something's bound to happen.
Yeah, I will feel the
war
same like
or some
her.
other
Like, this
horror.
is too good.
But for
Something's
now,
about to happen.
It's nice. And once you finish your business here and come join me, it'll be even better.
So, how do you like my vineyard?
Think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot. House
I've
is
got
big,
land.
but not showy. Lovely location. Perfect for romantic getaways.
Just finished some remodeling. Paid through the nose for it, but I think it was worth it. There are already some new saplings and flowers around the grounds, but I think it's still missing something. Maybe a hedge maze? With a statue in the center?
Yeah, I
One
agree with
that's
that.
stately and nude.
Ooh,
Geralt, don't bring up that ball. The wine got to my head and I...
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce. That evening, it was magic. And your dress. You looked lovely in it.
I've got it with me. I could put it on one evening. We'll dine outside by candlelight. Listen to the music of the cicadas.
And remember old times.
Can't wait.
Maybe recreate them.
How'd you find me? Kavir's a long way off.
I have my ways, Geralt. A hydromancy, for example.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, what becomes of us? See anything else in the reflection?
Zoltan moves in.
Please tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in Novigrad and has no intention of budging. In all seriousness, though, I did see a few scraps of our future, but I'd rather not tell you exactly what.
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
Ah, you said, Geralt.
This is your first time in Toussaint, right? Want me to show you around a bit?
Sorry, but I've already made plans.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Lie down in the sun and not move an inch.
I think that is the perfect plan.
Right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summer's come to Kovir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly, that's not far from the truth. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll change your mind and not come join me.
I wouldn't worry about that. Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. One lazy sorceress or another. But just work so hard for this. I think that they all work really hard for this. Summer in Kavir, the winter into sun. This is why I chose Triss over Yan. She was the hero in her own story. It was a lot of growth from where she came from in the books. In the books, they were both unlikable, but I love Triss in the games. To be honest, this Triss is really, really different from the books. I agree with you on that. She's really different, and I see her more mature. I gotta tell you that. In the books, I saw her really childish, and in the end, like a little bit, not a little bit, insecure. Riz insecure, like comparing herself to Jennifer. I think that for that reason, she was being her rival. But maybe in this game, I see your point, that she's a little bit more mature. And I also like that. That they have character development, you know? Geralt is decided in the books. Like, oh, gamer, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Hi, hi. Is this the end? We have already finished the DLC. We're reacting to different endings. Yeah. GG's. Thank you. La 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 la. I love the music as well. I do love it. Okay. I hope that you had a really nice Monday. By the way, let me see the other endings because, okay, I did not realize that they last 15 minutes. Let me see my time. Let me see. No Ribbon ending, Deadlight Liz, Reggie stays, Jennifer romance. Okay, we already saw that. What is this? Dandelion visit epilogue. Priscilla not saved. Okay, let's check this.
Master Witcher.
Okay, yeah, we're going to check this one.
Barged into the residence.
We're going to check this one. We've got time still. It's only 5 minutes.
Who is it?
Alas, they did
Oh,
not
and
do
that
me the basic
armor, which
courtesy
is
of introducing themselves.
slight armor, the one that he's wearing. Oh, but the house looks so sad. There's nothing in the house but rubbish. That would be my Geralt, to be honest, since he collects trash and keeps it on his stash.
Geralt, here at last.
Dandelion.
Moving in.
Me? Hardly. Brought you a little something. A housewarming gift. How do you like it?
I love it. Oh, bro, do not say that!
You shouldn't have. Really, not everyone likes seeing you first thing in the morning.
Come on, don't be dramatic. This is the guest room. If you ask me, it belongs here.
Dandelion
It's
in the
space
house.
like a warm glove.
Wait, they're not going to have a cozy moment under the sun? Julian, Alfred, Pancrats. That is true.
Got a minute?
Dandelion has got
For
a
you, my
really long
friend,
name.
Always.
Okay, yeah.
How are you, old friend?
Not well, unfortunately. After you left Novigrad, this one day, Priscilla was attacked. In the street.
Oh, so this is
She
if
was
you do
wounded
not
badly.
do this
Took a
quest.
long time to recover. Luckily, she's better now.
What are you talking about? Who the hell attacked her?
Still looking for the bastard who hurt her. Once I find him, he'll regret what he did. Regret the day he was born.
Sorry, Dandelion. Sorry I wasn't around.
You've got your own problems, your own priorities. Can't expect you to be at my side whenever anything goes wrong. Besides, it's Priscilla, so I need to handle this.
How's business? You and Zoltan still have your tavern? Or has he embarked on some new venture?
You know him. We'll share a jug of mead and he'll go on about some new plan he's got. Nothing ever comes of it. So, we're still there. Recently, we discovered Novigrad's largest wine importer was a lying cheat, watering down his wines, but so clever, you'd never taste the difference.
So how'd you figure out he was up to something?
This one day I was feeling down in the muck. Decided to lift my spirits by, well, getting a little drunk. Actually, replace a little with really. So I knocked back a bottle, nothing. Then another. Maybe a slight buzz.
Might not be a lightweight anymore. Could be those years of training have finally paid off.
Come on! It took me 5 bottles to start seeing double. I thought, might just be a weird day. So I tried the same thing the next morning. Exact same result. I told Zoltan. He tried it and confirmed my findings. So we decided to ask the importer some tough questions. The man cracked. I threatened to tell everyone about his trickery unless he gave me a discount.
Plan to stay long?
Don't know yet, but might stay a little while. I've always loved Beauclair. The place is made for poets.
What'll you do here?
City's full of knights errant, and they all want ballads immortalizing their deeds. Get this. I've already been approached by a knight who spent years battling the weather. Says he's got a real bone
Battling
to
the
pick with gusty
weather?
storms.
Battles the weather? How's that work?
Yeah.
Don't know. Promised to show me when the time was right.
Okay.
There's another who's vowed to move a mountain that's blocking his ailing mother's view of the sunset. So he's moving it. 1 stone at a time. Sole worry is that his mama won't live to see him finish.
You're right. Prime ballad material there. Glad you came. We'll have some good talks. See you later, Dandelion.
See you, Witcher.
Oh. Let me see. No matter who is, they never give him the courtesy of introductions. Oh my. By the way, let me see this. Music, what about the Witcher concert? Not for now, of course. Oh yeah, I remember months ago. I do not know if it was you or it was another person that shared with me the concert. And I listened to it, and it was incredible. It was you, Crazy Capybara, because if you're saying that it's from your hometown, it was you. I listened to it, and it was amazing. It was definitely amazing. But oh, wait a second, Empress Siri.
Master Witcher, some unknown.
Empress Siri, but is this different from? It's Empress. This must be different from this one that we have seen. It was you. I listened to it. I listened when I finished the main game. I listened to it, and it was incredible. Incredible. Really, it's just that the music of this video game is amazingly good.
An individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Oh, by the way, I love the armor that he's wearing.
Not do me the basic courtesy of introducing
With the red
themselves.
details. It reminds me of Lambert's armor, to be honest. It's really similar to Lambert's, I think. Oh, Geralt! Your house is not OP.
You look good. Come. Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
Thought I'd never see you again.
Well, I've departed, escaped, been forced to flee so many times. Yet, I always returned. You ought to be used to it by now. I like coming back into your life.
I'm just glad you're here.
You've a lovely home, with a great deal of potential.
And got it from the Duchess as her down payment for killing the beast. Even started to renovate a bit. Come outside, let me show you the grounds.
Ah, it's lovely here. I could stay forever.
Anything stopping you?
Obligations, duties. I'm only here because Emir concluded I must get to know what I'll rule once I take the throne. So I'm on a tour of the provinces with a small swarm of advisors. Which essentially means they take turns lecturing me while I follow them about, scribbling notes.
Plan to stay in Beauclair a while?
A bit. I convinced my advisors we'd be unwise to depart before I tasted each of this year's wines. My knowledge would be incomplete, you see.
Yeah, it's a really good reason.
Actually, just between you and me, I'm not certain I'm cut out to rule, govern, all that.
Thinking you might give it up?
I can't say just yet, but I'm not willing to rule it out.
How fares your venerable father?
He seems younger, quite rejuvenated.
Really?
Abandoning high-level politics seems to have done it. It's as if the very awareness of peace grants him strength, which most likely is the case.
Well, less worries, definitely.
Think he'll keep his word?
I think that depends on me. If he feels I'm up to the task, he'll head out to pasture. Yes.
And if he doesn't?
Then there'll be nothing to stop him from returning. He hasn't ever had a problem changing his mind.
Preparations for the coronation coming along?
Not at all. I told him I'm in no hurry. I must see what the whole thing's about first. Acquaint myself with the Empire's institutions, laws, and so forth.
No pressure from Emir to speed things along?
He tried. But I told him I wish to be a good ruler, a strong ruler, not some puppet.
No one else in the world he'd give in to like that.
I had nothing to do with that. There's just no one else in the world who's his daughter. Speaking of which, as the future Empress, I could secure you a comfortable position as Court Witcher.
Court Witcher?
Thanks, but just not my thing, that. My place is on the path.
True.
I know. Still, had to try.
Okay, we had to see this. To be honest, I remember the ending in which Ciri becomes Empress. I remember that we saw like more closeness, like more the relationship between her and Geralt when they were playing with the snow. And yeah, we see the bonding that they had with each other, the remembering old times and having these last moments before they depart and never see each other again. It's kind of like that. It's so bittersweet, that ending. Wait, the volume?
And in the peeping midst the trees.
No.
Bats all a swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of goose hacks and wraiths.
Nice tune. Been a while since I heard it last.
Folk have forgotten it.
Got other things on their mind.
Things like me.
They paid me for you.
In times past, no amount of coin would convince a witcher to take this contract.
Times have changed.
Oh. Oh. it's because of the potion that he has drunk. Whoa, Geralt! Oh my god! But Oriana's a Bruxa then?
He'll chop and slice, you cut and dice, you eat you up whole. Eat you.
She's a higher vampire. But how can it be? How can it be? Witchers cannot kill higher vampires. As we know, you can kill her like this. Exactly. Well, for that reason, it was a trailer from the DLC, right? Okay, I get it, I get it. But poof, it has been really good to see that. It has been really good. Now I understand. When we load the game and we see the Toussaint screen, she's the one who sings that song. I did not know that. Let's go. Okay, we've got mainly 3 videos. Well, no. Well, you see over there. We're going to see the endings of the Hearts of Stone DLC, the bad one, apparently. Because I got the good one thanks to your help. Because I remember that day when I was finishing the DLC, I have no idea of how to finish it, but we got it. So maybe we see the bad ending. Unless the bad ending is the one that I was getting over and over again. And then we will see the Witcher 4 things. So let's go. The volume, I'm going to lower it up a little bit because the other day when we were seeing the Witcher reactions, I realized the volume was really, really low. So yeah, let's see this. First one is Master Mirror takes Olgir's souls and rewards Geralt. This is different from what we saw in my playthrough. Okay. Qualities maximum. Let's go.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it. You're an art lover. Thought you'd appreciate the place. A witcher with aesthetic sensibility. Forgive my disbelief. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me. Fulfilled the 3rd wish. How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago. Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world. What? Iris was tired of living half alive, half dead. Thinks she just wanted it to end. Can't blame her. I condemned her to terrible suffering. Iris, what a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's made it. How do you feel, Von Everich? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Or dim. What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
Seriously, Odin. I think that is one of the
What? No.
how do you say this?
We had a pact.
The enemies of the game that I dislike the most.
Here. I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfill. Horse.
This ending goes so hard. Ooh, we're about to see it, Clem. Which ending did you have? I would like to ask you. Because I could save Olgierd, finally, in my ending.
It is done. Your soul
Oh my
belongs to
god.
me.
Oh my god. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. He's turning into kind of mummy. Oh my, now I understand the promotion images of Udim. With a skull. It was Olgierd's skull.
Business with you is pure pleasure.
Gonna remove the brand.
You did both endings.
Done. Now, tell me what reward you've chosen.
Shoosh. Which is never go hungry again. Wow.
Sounds practical. And can
It's
be
practical.
arranged.
What's this?
A horn of plenty. From this day forward, whenever you're hungry, reach in to find something to eat.
What now? Off to find another poor fool?
Haven't decided yet. But I do know if I ever have trouble collecting a debt, I shall turn to a witcher.
Oh my god, I hate this guy so much. I dislike him. I dislike him a lot, a lot, a lot. This is definitely a really bad ending. It is, it is, it is. It is. Let me see. I did this one for the amazingly cursed saddle. Makes Roach undead. Black horse with white eyes and looks terrifying. Are you serious? So if you do this ending, that is kind of the reward that you got. I mean, Roach must look really cool. But oh, this is so cursed, this ending. Odin could easily be a BBAG. Oh, sorry, Clem. I do not know what is that. I'm so sorry. I do not know what it is. Oh my, but it was so hardcore to see Olgierd going through that. And I gotta tell you something. Olgierd was a character that I liked a lot in the game. I was really surprised of how much I did like him. He was not a really nice person. He did not do good things at all, but I kind of find him really interesting. You know, it was like this kind of character that is not your enemy in the game. It's not this villain. Villain is the word that I was looking before. It's not really the villain, but it is a little bit. And I think that I saw his character really, really human. Really human in the sense of, yeah, dealing with all these situations on his life, taking this type of decisions that, that, you know, all the story with Iris, what he wanted to do with his life, the situation with the love of his life, that it was Iris. But after all, the type of love that I think that he was developing with her and the relationship that they were having was not really good. And it's kind of really human, his character. To be honest, now I'm thinking that I wish I could have seen this video after I finished the DLC, because I would have like things more fresh so I could speak about them more properly, but these are the feelings and the impression that I remember for Olgerd, and I really did like it. Okay. Let me see Anakin. Wasn't that the guy from the start of the game as well? It is. It is Anakin. Is the guy that tells you something about Jennifer, I think it was. That you start the intro of The Witcher 3? And I think that he told you something about Jennifer. I do not really remember clearly. And what is this? Oh, gives rewards. Oh, maybe we're going to see here the saddle? Is this? This is what Clem has told us. Caparison of Lament. The saddle appears to be fashioned of strange leather, the hide of some unknown beast. As evidence of its unusual nature, suffice it to say that it's always rather warm to the touch. The saddle aids the mind of randomly selected opponent with a limited range. Are we going to be able to see this saddle or not? No. Or yeah. Are we seeing the saddle? No. No, it's Geralt falling. Boof. Well, to be honest, I thought that we were going to take more time watching this DLC endings, that they were going to be more.
Repeat the
Okay. We saw this ending in my playthrough, which is, if you fail, what happens here in this world. What is this one? Don't Redeem tells Geralt how to save Ciri and get the best ending. Ah. So, save Ciri in which sense? We're going to see this. Big bad evil guy. Survey is... Ah, okay, Clem. Big bad evil guy. Thank you for letting me know. To be honest, I'm the worst person knowing whenever you use these letters, like shortening words. I do not know them most of the time, and I gotta ask you, chat. So thank you for telling me. Oh, what is that, Dr. Meaty? I did not see your message before. I missed the ending. I missed the ending. Which ending did you do? Okay, Dr. Meaty, if you're asking me about the Blood and Wine ending, I had the good ending. I had the one in which the sisters get reconciliated. I think that is the word. So they're happy again. Also, Jennifer went to see me because she was my romance. Regis is alive, and he was going to go elsewhere because he's a little bit in danger in Tucson after what happened with Detlef. So the good ending. We had the good ending, Dr. Meaty. Let me see, Clem. Oh, we're watching all the endings. We're not going to watch all the endings, Clem. Sorry that I did not answer you before. We're only going to see the Hearts of Stone one because the other endings of the main game, we saw them months ago. The other day we saw the Blood and Wine ones, which they take a little bit of time. So right now we're going to see these ones, and later the Witcher 4 videos.
Done.
Let's see, what is this?
Soul belongs to me.
Oh my god, I cannot see this. This is horrible.
At last. It's over. We must meet again one day. Business with you is pure pleasure.
Gonna remove the brand?
Ah, right away. Done. Now, tell me what reward you've chosen.
Wanna know what Ciri is? So this is if you got the bad ending in the main game, I'm assuming.
Tell me
that
where to find
Ciri
Ciri,
dies.
My adopted daughter. I know. Sadly, I can't be of service.
Why not?
There are certain things even I cannot meddle with. Ciri is hidden from my gaze. She's beyond my reach. But finding her's not what should concern you most. Because you will. I'm certain of it.
So what should?
A great danger lies in wait. If you wish, I can tell you how you might evade it. Unless you'd prefer to ask for something else.
You know who Ciri is, so you know how much she means to me. Of course I want to keep her from any danger.
Then there's a few things you must remember. There will come a time when she will come to you defeated, resigned. Find a way to make her laugh. There will come a time when one will betray her. Let her vent her rage. There will come a time when she will grieve for a friend. Grieve with her. There will come a time when fear will engulf her. Instill courage in her, but do not act in her stead. And never, ever let her feel as if you've sold her out.
Okay, I think that this is before you finish the main game.
Haven't decided yet.
I think,
But
I'm not
do know
100%
if I ever
sure.
have trouble collecting a debt, I shall turn to a witcher.
Oh no, I do not want to see how he plays with Olgerd's skull again. No, no, no. So, okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that if he has asked about Ciri is before you see her in the main game. And maybe the thing that he has said, that Odim has said about she's going to mourn a friend, I think that it was meaning Vesemir. Could it be? I think it's that. That guy aged poorly. Poor Olgerd. He did. Oh my god. It is, yeah, okay, Clem, it is. Shush. These developers have thought about absolutely everything. I love it. Okay, well, this is it. We have seen all the other endings, so